Hello, America. I just wanted to come on here, put my message out that the race card is dead. You can try to play the race card all you want, it's not going to work anymore. Americans have gotten over it. Blacks are standing with whites against this immigration thing. Naturalized citizen Hispanics, they don't want the illegals either. They got to show a show of solidarity with their brother Hispanics, but when it comes down to it, they don't want to pay for their school, their Medicare, their health care, their welfare. They don't want to pay for it either. No one wants to pay for it. We got a black president now. Congratulations, that's great. He's done all right. I don't necessarily like his policies, but as a person, he's personable. He's well spoken. Pretty decent black president for the first one. Life is good. But you guys are going to have to get over this race card thing. You're going to have to quit. It ain't working no more. We go to the courts. Unless you beat someone and use a racial slur at that time, which is considered a hate crime, or, commit other felonies. I'm not going to mention, I don't want to give anybody ideas. I don't want anybody going doing stuff. That doing these federal crimes and using these racial slurs would be considered a hate crime, and you're going to get punished severely. Other than that, there's not a hate police. Wake up. Quit throwing the race card. Y'all have broke it. You broke the race card just like just like the boy who cried wolf. Wolf, 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 wolf. Boom. Everybody's tired of hearing wolf. Well, everybody's tired of the race card. You got a black president. It don't get much better than that. You guys get all the good comedy roles. You guys got the star rappers making millions, buying Ferraris, wearing jewelry that's worth more than my house. Hooray! Great job. Good job out there in the free market, and America is the greatest place in the world. So throw the tired old race card out. Get rid of it. We don't need it. Let's talk about issues. A lot of folks want to talk about the failure of schools, the failure of communities. They don't want to talk about the parent. Any racial group, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, we're responsible for our kids failing in school. We're responsible for their test scores. We're responsible for their behavior. Whether we made them do it or not, we're the parents. We're responsible. Wake up and quit circumventing our laws in this country by throwing up the race card. You throw up the race card, the media goes into frenzy, and all the politicians and judges are scared. Well, they did not commit hate crime. They did not commit a violent act, felonious act against you using a racial slur. They brought up their opinion of how the nation's going, what problems are in front of us. Let us discuss these issues among adults in a community setting where we can come up with resolutions and solutions, instead of it turning into a great big race card bash and all the white folks leaving. As soon as you start screaming race card, the white folks are done talking. They tried to explain we wanted to have a recourse. We wanted to create community laws that govern everybody. But now that we hear race card, well, okay, this is done. I'm not going to waste my energy anymore. So instead of improving your community, all you've done is stand up and be a block to moving forward. You're keeping us in the 60s by screaming the race card. You're keeping us underdeveloped and can't solve our problems because we have a national problem. We try to address it, and a small minority group of people in this country start squalling. Blacks represent 11% of the nation, 11% of 300 million. Yet we have more laws on the books pertaining to the protection of black rights than we have pertaining to the protection of the community as a whole, the nation as a whole. It's ridiculous. All I gotta say is the race card's tired. White America's not listening anymore. And I don't mean that as racist. You can say Black America all you want. Black Power, Black Panther. That's great. I'm all for your freedom of speech and freedom of thought. But so am I. And I can say White America. We're still a majority. And we're here just like you're there. You're an African American. I'm a white Anglo-Saxon. Here we are. I said the word white. Get over it. Get over yourselves. 11%. Look at the census. 11%. If it came down to a straight vote, you'd never win. That's why we have electoral colleges. That's why we have congressional districts. That's why we have all this gerrymandering going on to get the minority vote slanted towards the Democrats so they can actually have a chance at winning an election. I'm not preaching hate. I don't have anything against blacks, Asians, Hispanics. I get along with them all in my place of employment, in my community. I don't have a problem. What I'm stating is issues we have when we try to resolve problems. Issues we have when my household, your household, their household comes together to discuss a problem, and you get the race card thrown in your face. And we're underachievers because we're black. We're underachievers because we're Hispanic. No, we're all Americans. And there's plenty of white underachievers. There's plenty of us out here. Plenty of white underachievers too. Thank you, America.